42 minutes ago, this shocking news suddenly burst onto various social media platforms, making ARMY the nickname for BTS's loyal fans. Nervous and angry, Jungkook and Taehyung, two iconic members of BTS, reportedly took a decision that shook the K-pop world: quit BTS. But is this really the end of their journey with the legendary group? An official statement from HYB, the agency that houses BTS, only added to the confusion. In a statement posted on their official website and social media accounts, HYB mentioned that this decision was taken after considering many factors. However, there is no detailed explanation of the true reasons. Fans are also wondering, was there an internal dispute that made this decision happen? Or are there other reasons that have not been revealed to the public? Since this news spread, various conspiracy theories began to emerge. Some fans speculated that this decision had to do with the difference in vision between the BTS members and their agency. Others even cited outside pressure forcing the two to leave the group. But even more surprisingly, there were rumors that this decision was planned a long time ago, and the ARMY was not given any hints. On the other hand, there was also great anger directed at HYB. ARMY felt that the agency may have made decisions that were unfair to its members. Tears, frustrations, and worries enveloped the entire fan community. What's next for Jungkook and Taehyung? And what is the future of BTS without the presence of their two big stars? The loss of Jungkook and Taehyung is certainly no small thing. The two not only became the faces of BTS, but also contributed greatly to the group's distinctive music and style. Many fans find it difficult to accept that BTS can remain BTS without these two members. Does this mean BTS is slowly going towards a complete breakup? Or maybe just a temporary phase like their previous lull? Some K-pop music observers say that this decision may be a sign of a major shift in the Korean entertainment industry. Some argue that BTS has been under immense pressure to maintain their popularity for years, and that Jungkook and Taehyung's decision could be a form of protest or a desire to live a more normal life. Speculation about what was really going on behind the scenes began to grow rapidly. Is there an internal conflict? Or do these two members feel unsupported by HYB and her solo projects? Until now, both are still silent and have not given an official statement. However, some fans observantly pointed out that in the past few interviews, Jungkook and Taehyung looked more reserved and less excited. For example, in one of his live broadcasts a few weeks ago, Jungkook mentioned that he felt exhausted by the constant pressure on BTS. Taehyung, on the other hand, once implied his desire to focus more on a solo career and exploration of a more personal musical style. Is this the first clue to their big decision? What makes fans even more angry is the lack of transparency on HYB's part. The agency is known to be very careful in managing BTS, but this time around, they seem to be choosing to keep things a secret. Some fans felt betrayed by HYB's non-revealing attitude, while others demanded further clarification. Not a few began to flood HYB's official social media accounts with protest comments and harsh criticism. Even some local Korean media reported a petition from the ARMY demanding that HYB return Jungkook and Taehyung to BTS. Although many were angry and disappointed, there were also thousands of fans who chose to send messages of support and love to Jungkook and Taehyung. They know that this decision, whatever the reason, will definitely not be an easy one for both. Some ARMY said that they will continue to support these two members, no matter what happens in the future. However, one big question still hangs in the air. Are Jungkook and Taehyung really out for good? Or is this just a temporary move to focus on their solo careers? In recent years, BTS has shown signs that they may be preparing for a big change. With several members already starting to pursue solo careers, such as RM with his smash hit album and Suga releasing a high-energy mixtape, it's no surprise that Jungkook and Taehyung also felt the need to pursue a more independent path. But still, this breakup felt too abrupt and didn't fit BTS's usually very planned style. Many observers wonder if this is all just part of HYB's grand strategy that has not yet been fully revealed. Several anonymous sources close to the Korean music industry mention the possibility of internal conflicts within BTS and its agency. Some said that there was a long-standing tension between BTS members and HYB's management. However, there is no concrete evidence to support this claim, and all parties involved are still silent. One thing is certain: the ARMY will not stand still. They have become one of the most solid and influential fan communities in the world, and their support for BTS is beyond doubt. No matter what happens, fans are determined to continue supporting Jungkook, Taehyung, and the rest of BTS, both as individuals and as a group. But the big question still hangs: have we really witnessed the end of BTS as we know it? Or is there another surprise coming? As the K-pop world is rocked by this shocking news, many are beginning to question whether Jungkook and Taehyung's decision to leave BTS was an inevitable step, or rather part of the group's own evolutionary journey. Some music watchers have suggested that this could be a turning point for BTS, not as an end, but as an opening to a new chapter in their career, both as a group and individually. It's possible that this is a transitional moment for BTS who want to further explore their solo potential. After years of working in one unit, it is not uncommon for group members to want to try their own luck outside the shadow of a big group like BTS. Jungkook and Taehyung, with their incredible talent and charm, certainly have a lot of potential for a solo career, which could be the reason why they chose this step. But is ARMY ready to accept a different BTS? The decision of the two members to leave BTS will certainly have a big impact on the group's career. BTS has long been known as a group with strong ties between its members. The loss of these two key personnel will definitely affect the dynamics of the group, both in terms of their music and their stage performances. Even with their huge success, without these two figures, would BTS still be able to maintain the same relevance and success in the K-pop industry? Meanwhile, some experts also noted that BTS may perform more often with a reduced formation, similar to what previous big groups like EXO have done, which once lost several members but still survived. However, the big difference is the emotional strength that BTS has thanks to the presence of Jungkook and Taehyung. How will the ARMY respond to this? One thing is clear is ARMY's very emotional reaction to this announcement. Their disappointment and anger comes from feeling that they have not been given the opportunity to prepare themselves for this reality. As loyal fans who have been with BTS since the beginning of their journey, many of them feel that they deserve to know more about the reasons behind this decision, not just get a sudden announcement from the agency. Some of the ARMY felt that they were already tied so tightly to BTS that this decision felt like a betrayal. Plus, over the years, many fans have hoped and prayed for BTS to stay together, given how much love and commitment they've shown in their music. With Jungkook and Taehyung coming out, many felt that their dream of BTS forever was finally shattered. One looming question is what will happen next for Jungkook and Taehyung. Many are confident that both will continue to shine in their solo careers. Jungkook, with his signature highly acclaimed vocals, and Taehyung with his alluring artistic and visual persona, certainly have great potential for huge success. However, it will be very interesting to see how they will manage their careers going forward without the shadow of the big BTS. Will they feel free and able to express themselves more authentically, or will they always be remembered as an inseparable part of BTS? Meanwhile, some observers think that this decision could pave the way for Jungkook and Taehyung to further explore more personal and in-depth music genres, which they may not be fully able to do when they are in a big group like BTS. In this case, their solo career has the potential to provide new colors in the K-pop music industry, even if it means having to part ways with the group that has taken them to the top of the world.